Welcome to ECNTRADE Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. Well, once again, we can see the challenge to the downside of 76.90 failed to eventuate further and instead staged a bullish ambush and therefore reverses sharply and now back towards the 77.2025 trading where the 60-day moving average is. Keep an eye on this pattern because there is a little bit of divergence when it comes to the RSI in saying that there could be a short-term move up to 77.65. But beyond there, should again see the cap of 78.15 contained any bullish advance. It is highly viewed that the market from a technical point should continue to weigh on the support. And if we do see a close of under 76.90, that should open the way to 76.25.35 and reassess from there, with the MACD still weak. And I do anticipate that this divergence might actually fail, could see another test to the downside. It was quite an interesting reaction in terms of the US dollar overnight after Janet Yellen, the US Secretary, who used to be prior the Fed chairman, said that the view of a potential rate increase is not too far away, or maybe around that sort of view that could see a rise in interest rates in the US. But she quickly downplayed that comment later once asked about the view on her interest rate outlook and actually left it to the US Federal Reserve to decide. Nevertheless, the market was spooked by her comments. Looking at the technicals, I'm still holding the view down to 119.60.80 area, which isn't too far away. And reassess from there because we could see a bit of profit taking. But failing this, then I am holding the view down to 118.60 as a potential target also. The dollar yen failed to stage any significant moves since Friday's hesitate towards that topside level of 109.80 figure, or around 109.91, 10.10. It is assessed there is a weak bullish signal in place, so we should rule out another test to the upside, but I do anticipate a fail. If we do see a rejection, looks back to 108.45. Sterling still a little bit hesitant to take that challenge further beyond 139.60.80 area. And if the bears do continue to guard this level, then we could see that move back to the call of 136.60.80, which is still preferred at this stage due to the weakness of the MACD. That should imply that the tests that we're seeing at the moment around that 151.90 figure should fail and therefore look towards the downside of around 150.5 or maybe down to 149. Bit of a mixed reaction on gold due to the comments from Janet Yellen that the test to the upside failed again at that 1,800 and dropping back towards that support. I'm still in favour of seeing this market turn lower and look towards 1,746 as a potential target and reassess from there. It would seem the rebound off that midway point on the RSI and with the ADX trending to a bullish case has now put the resistance to the top side of around 67 in focus. But it most probably see a whippy price action like we saw recently back in March. So I'm not holding a very strong bullish call at these levels. But if we close above 67, that would give focus up to $70 if we look at the monthly outlook. So do be on your guard. It's a little bit hard to determine at this stage on how strong the trend is to this bull case. But we are still holding towards this uptrend here. And the market still seems to show demand. So still play very cautiously in any advancement at this present level to sustain. But it is a little bit of a tricky one here as the fundamentals are still triggering the move to the upside. Well, that wraps it for today. Thank you very much for joining me. And as always, look out for the intraday report. I hope you enjoy the rest of the day.